Welcome to the Startup Funding Espresso. I'm Halti Martin, the host of this show where we talk about raising funding for your startup and the time it takes to have an espresso. I hope you enjoy this episode. Hello, this is Halti Martin with the Startup Funding Espresso, your daily shot of startup funding and investing. In pitching, you can position your startup in more than just one way. You could pitch it for the sector it is in, such as EdTech. Many investors focus on a sector. In this case, you talk about the metrics that investors look for in tech companies, such as customer acquisition costs and lifetime value ratios. You could also pitch your startup as an impact deal. Many investors have impact investing as part of their investment thesis and could engage with your deal on that level alone. In this case, you talk about your impact metrics, such as how many students graduated, how many student scores improved, etc. You could also position your deal based on the monetization, such as recurring revenue. There are many investors looking for SaaS businesses regardless of the sector. In this case, you talk about your annual recurring revenue or your monthly recurring revenue numbers and growth rate. In most cases, the pitch deck is the same, but what you emphasize changes to fit the audience. Thank you for joining us for the Startup Funding Espresso, where we help startups and investors connect for funding. Let's go start us something today. Halti Martin is the director of Investor Connect, which is a 501c3 nonprofit dedicated to the education of investors for early stage funding. All opinions expressed by Hall and podcast guests are solely their own opinions and do not reflect the opinions of Investor Connect. This podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon for the basis of investment decisions.